Alright, hey guys, we're back. I am going to do another Tour 8 video here for you guys. Gokasho Bay, hole 6, par 5. This is going to be, a really, usually it's going to be pretty good for the quarterback. This looks like kind of a rare instance where it's going to kind of make things a little bit harder on me. But, nevertheless, we can just try to, kind of beat it up into this spot over here. And one of the things that you can notice with my ball guide is how accurate I can be with my aim here. And this is going to be kind of how I choose to do it with this wind. You can see, power-wise, I don't think, I'm really in jeopardy. I'm just trying to basically beat the ball up here into play, into the fairway, into this little crevice over here. Just almost took it into the rough. So you can see some of that right angled momentum does come into play. Even if I did edge it into the rough there, putting on a long Nirvana could help bail you out there to where you can still bounce it off that island fairway and get it onto the green. So just keep in mind that, especially with a shorter driver, you just need to be maybe just a little bit more creative with your approaches to how you're going to set up to play the hole. And, keeping it out of that rough can be pretty helpful, but we'll see what kind of rough iron my opponent put on it and also what kind of wind we get. So that's not going to be a very helpful wind, but you could really bail yourself out with a reasonable wind. You can see there's my max club, so I'm still well within max. I'm going to try to do right around here for backspin. What's that, about 3 bars? And, right around here, I'm going to have to do it with some curl. Keep in mind that I'm going to have to go very close to max, so you are going to see me go 4 rings here. So we'll try to visualize that. Additionally, we need to make sure that we put on some curl to get it back over to the hole, because I was left of the target line with my initial aim. So you're going to see me curl it. That was too much, so you just kind of gauge how much you need to do. In retrospect, I had an angle wind there that's left to right, so I really should have just tried to back off of that a little bit. But I did want to get that back to the hole and at least give it a good chance. But here you can see my opponent. He can hit it up there to easily to end bringer range or whatever wedge he has. Let's see if he can hit relatively perfect ball. Just set the right amount of power, and there you see he was able to do that. And when you hit it up there like that, it still gives yourself a very good chance to make the next one, especially in Tour 8. You might have a smaller wind, so you just never know. You might have a real easy pitch, or it could be a little bit challenging. It is inside of max distance, so keep in mind if you do ever have to do this pitch here. What I like to do is I try to size up if it's towards max, towards min. I know it is towards max, but I don't know how much. He's at least, I would say, 3/4 club. I'm not sure what method he's using because he didn't play any rings at all. It's a little unusual. So unlucky break there. What I would do is I would try to size it up, figure out, if it's 3/4 club, and if it is, then I'll play 3/4 rings, whatever that is. My 100% on my end bringer is 1 per O per ring, so 75% would be about 1.5. Keeping in mind that if I am at 3/4 club, I'm going to go at least an additional ring because I need to account for that side spin. So since it's a side angled wind, you need to definitely overplay it, at least, you know, probably an extra ring, whatever you would do. Usually, because you're going to have that second, third, fourth bounce, they're all going to kind of deviate a little bit from what you see on that ball guide. So you're going to have to do a little bit of an overplay. So keep that in mind. At the very least, you know, just kind of goes to show you that you can still get by with a very short driver for that hole. So good luck there, guys, and see you guys next time.